Hey Campoholics, today we're getting the black tank cleaned out. We're getting it done by All Pro Water Flow. All Pro Water Flow, RV holding tank service here in Colorado. So we're gonna get the black tank cleaned out, the gray tank cleaned out. It's been 2 years since we've done this. Full time, who knows what's gonna come out of there, but we're gonna get all cleaned. And the sensors will probably work. So here we go.
I'm Missy.
I'm Mike.
And we're the Campoholics!
All right, guys, we're here with John. John, why is this important?
The big thing with cleaning your holding tanks is clean and healthy. But what the deal is all of the tanks are flat bottom, and there's rectangular boxes.
Right.
So when you dump your tanks, the sludge collects in the corners. And once it's started to collect, it invites its friends to stay.
Okay.
And over a period of time, your tanks retain.
I will tell you this, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I think over the last 2 years since we've had this done last time, I can see a difference as far as level of holding water or level of the tank. Maybe does it affect the level of the tank at all, or?
Well, if you have sludge in it,
yeah,
it's not going to hold as much the next time you dump.
Right.
And each time, if something builds up in it, you have less and less capacity.
Correct. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Just from the standpoint of health, it's a good idea to do this. A full-timer should do this once a year.
So that's air. That's air, of course, right?
Water.
Oh, it's water.
Yep.
Okay.
2,600 pounds of pressure, 4 gallons a minute.
Okay.
My nozzle has 1 orifice forward.
Okay.
And 6 back.
Okay.
The 6 back will propel it into the tank. And it does the majority of the cleaning. And I run it all the way to the back of the tank, and as I pull it out, it's washing all
the debris.
All the way up forward. Okay. I just hit your gray tank, and I'm going to be lazy.
Yeah.
If you would open your gray valve for me.
All right.
We'll do that one first. Oftentimes on these fifth wheels, if I pulled away from that to get to the black tank, then I'd have to search and search and search for the gray tank again. If I hit it, I'm going to take it.
Gotcha.
There you see what?
Yeah, that's sludge. Milky.
Now this is your galley and shower together?
Yes.
Okay.
Kitchen and shower, yes.
Yes. So this is what I call the life tank. Everything in our life is in this tank. Dead skin cells, hair.
Right.
Hair shampoo, toothpaste, body soap. And if you eat meat, there's a dead body in it.
All right.
Because no matter how careful you are, there's always food particles that get in the tank.
Oh yeah.
And that's why oftentimes the gray tank smells worse than the black.
Yes.
Because of decaying food particles.
Gotcha.
I was going to say, are you going to get me on tape catching a hose? I oftentimes have people ask me if I ever do catch a hose in the tank. By the way, I'm working on year 11 that I've been in.
You're doing this? 11 years.
Yes. But I have caught a hose in the tank, and the first couple, it cost me destroying a hose to get it back out. I have now developed a way to be able to go in and go right to where it's hung up and loosen it.
Okay.
Through trial and error.
So you're full-timer too? Since 2008?
Yes.
Wow. And what's your rig?
I have a 2014 35-foot Class A bounder.
Okay.
It works well for us.
So your business is not just Colorado.
No.
Okay.
I work Colorado in the summertime, and I work Yuma, Arizona in the wintertime.
Okay.
If there are rallies in Rock Springs, Wyoming, Gillette, Wyoming, there's a good chance I'll be there. Or in the wintertime at Tucson, Pima County Fairgrounds in Tucson, there's a good chance I'll be there also.
All right. So how long is this process, or do you just wait for the water to get clear?
Yes.
Okay.
On average, it takes about an hour to an hour and a half to do 3 tanks.
Okay.
But I'm not done until the water coming out of there, if it were in a glass, would be clear enough you'd think you could drink it.
Okay. So this is just a rinse and repeat process until you're all clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I run it all over the tank. There's one spot there that wants to argue with me. I think what it is the tube coming into the tank.
Yeah.
It's close enough to the wall that my nozzle won't pass behind it without hanging up. I hit the grate, trying to go back in. I pulled back just slightly, and I am now in the black tank. I'm hydrating it a little bit, and after it's hydrated, it'll start to flow.
Okay.
And if this were a used unit, I would say we're moving the Joneses out.
Yes.
There's 2 advantages to doing this. Well, more actually. You've got odors and you've got misreading label or sensors.
Yeah.
But reduces the risk of a pyramid of poo building up right below the discharge from the toilet.
Okay.
And clean and healthy.
Clean and healthy.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about products people put in their tanks.
Okay.
So we've been nothing but happy campers with this unit. Before we use the orange packs.
Okay.
What's your opinion of them? How do you feel about them?
Happy Camper is a good product if it's used correctly.
Correct. Yes, we definitely make sure it's dissolved before we dump it down.
Exactly. If you pour it in a tank without dissolving it, it will create some issues down the line.
Right.
And you can put it in your gray tanks also.
Okay.
A lot of people don't realize that. They don't use things in their gray tanks. The gray tank needs a chemical in it. Also.
Yep.
Now, not everybody gets the same benefit from any of the commercial chemicals that the next person does.
Okay.
Full-timers, now you have a very large tank.
Yeah.
So you've got a little better benefit. You're waiting longer before you dump.
Right.
Okay. I have 40-gallon tanks.
Okay.
Okay, so oftentimes I'm dumping about the time that chemical has reached the stage that it's supposed to be optimal working for us.
Yes. Okay.
Because it's like yeast, it takes time to build up. You add it to your tank and it has to get started.
Okay.
So, as a full-timer, we don't use commercial products.
Because of your size of your tank?
Because of the size of my tank.
Okay.
I use Calgon and Pine Sol.
Calgon and Pine Sol.
Pine Sol, you can use any scent that you want.
Okay.
It's a very simple formula. Take a gallon jug, wide mouth preferred. Get a 48-ounce bottle of Pine Sol. Pour it in a gallon jug, refill the Pine Sol bottle with water. Add it, then sprinkle in a cup of Calgon bath beads.
Okay.
Shake that up real good. 8 ounces go in your black tank when you dump, 4 ounces in each of your gray.
Okay.
And now you've got a cleaner in your tank, which most of the commercial chemicals are not.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's no truth in advertising anymore. If you look at chemicals, every chemical on the market says it's a digester.
Yes.
Water is your true digester. The more water you use,
Yep.
the better performance you're going to get out of any of your tanks.
Gotcha.
Don't dump until you're at least 3/4 full or full.
All right. Super. All right, John. Well, I'd like to thank you from All Pro Water Flow coming out, cleaning us out.
My pleasure. I appreciate
Yep.
your business.
Yep. And Campoholics, if you're looking to have this done in this area of the country, John's the man to see.
We also have dealers in other areas of the country.
Okay.
Go to allprowaterflow.com and then find a dealer, and it'll tell you if we have a dealer in your state and what areas they serve.
All right. Super. All right, Campoholics, we'll wrap this episode up because we got a lot of background noise. Hopefully everything worked out, but I got to go play cornhole too. So, all right, John, thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, Campoholics, he's all done. Look, the black tank shows nothing in it. Gray tank shows nothing. The sensors really do work. Again, until the first dump, and we'll see what happens. But it's all cleaned out. We're fresh for another year. We'll do it every year now, I think, instead of waiting every 2. But thanks to him, John, and his company, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.